I'm Stewart Bloor. I'm with Des Taylor at SBS. I'm barbel fishing, so over to you, Des.
Okay, Stewart, if you look at these are quite unique really, because what actually happened was I was struggling to get takes on the halibut pellets, you know, the sort of it moved from maggots and casters to halibut pellet, as you know, on the likes of the Severn and the Trent and the Kennet. And, you know, as always is the story, you know, it all has its day, and the halibut had had its day. And so what we did, we designed these pellet-shaped boilies in two sizes. So there's the one small one, or the next one up from there, so you can have one of those on, or you can have two of those on, or one, or whatever. And we bought them out in 3 different flavours. We bought a Frankie, an undercover, and the undercover is because that we don't let anybody know the secret flavour of that, and the other one is the Squiddy. 3 flavours that Barbel, if you like. I've been messing around with these flavours for Barbel since probably 1987, 1988, when I first went down on the lower Severn and caught double-figured Barbel, and these 3 flavours have always been my favourites. So they weren't new to me, but they're new to the public, and you know, I don't need to test them because I've tested them for 20 years, and you know, they're in sale of any SBS shop.
Excellent. That sounds great. Next up, the river.
The lower Severn. That's the river there behind me. I have fished on this stretch before, not for some years though, and so prior to leaving the house I was flicking through some of my old notes that I keep every time I go out fishing, writing in my little diary at the water's edge, flicking through them, having a look, trying to gen myself up for this particular stretch. And I realised that almost, not quite, but almost 8 years to the day I caught a 13 pound 11 ounce barbel from this particular peg. But of course the lower Severn, it changes ever such a lot, particularly when we have floods like we have done since then. And I've just arrived, pulled a light lead through the swim to try and locate any snags that might be there, and the nature of the bed has changed dramatically since I was last here. So it's the same peg, but it's a different one to what I fished all those years ago. And I'm not like that octopus that makes these predictions about the World Cup and he gets it right. I'm always making predictions about my sessions that I'm going to catch. The only prediction I'm going to make this time is that I will enjoy myself. I'm here for the night. It's a beautiful day and it's going to be a beautiful night as well, and I'm just stretched out on my bed chair at the top of the bank with the rods out. Well, they will be soon anyway. Let's go. It's now the early hours of the morning, 2 AM to be precise. I had a hook pull on a chub right at the net early on, just into dark, but I've got a fish in the landing net right now. Let's see what it is. Okay, here it is. It's a chub. My second session after Barbel on this video, and I've literally gone from one extreme to the other, to the wide and deep lower Severn. I'm back on a small river that, if you follow my angling journal regularly, you'll know that I've fished a few times already this season. I'm back on there. I've been off it because the river has been so low due to the lack of rainfall, but in the last few days we've had some rain, not particularly heavy, but enough to just freshen the river up. So I've decided to come and have an evening on the river again, see if I can get amongst the barbel. I haven't blanked yet, done 4 sessions, I've had chub every time, but you know what I'm after. I'm after that barbel.